Alright, this is a two-path reading for Sagittarius. Bear with me, I do not have a tripod today, so I'm using my God-giving hands, tripods, or whatever you want to call them. I already have a cramp from holding this camera for too long, but anyway, we're going to start off this way. This is the first path, this is the second path. So I will be reading from left to right. This is past, present, and future. Past, present, future. And, yeah. So, if it's a little bit confusing why I'm holding it in certain ways, or, resting, it's probably because my hand is cramping. So I do apologize for that in advance. So anyway, let's get into the first path. We have the float. So I'll try to zoom in a little bit. So the float is represented by the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is liberation from restraints, freedom. If you make a steady effort, you will be freed of all pressures. When you don't make a steady effort, this is a sign of pending troubles. Be careful to pay attention to your personal relationships, including romantic ones or financial ones. Alright. So, there could be some stuff. So, I'm sorry if this is shaking a lot. I'm trying to, calm down my hand, because it keeps, Charlie horsing. I don't know if you would know what Charlie horsing is. But it's when your entire hand either jumps from one position to the next really quickly, or because it's comfortable being in constant motion. Charlie horsing. So, I know. Webster's dictionary is going to add that. Anyway, so we have the first element of this path, which is going to be the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is finance and health, brick and mortar business, sculptor, builder. So financial rewards, becoming financially independent, dedication, promotion, developing skills, and showing talent. So there was a point where, you were very talented, and it was probably beginner's luck, or you took to a particular business field or money issue naturally, just very good at different things, and kind of, had that, point of knowing what's going to happen before it happens type of thing, sudden urgency, intuition. So let's see. So we have the present, which is the Emperor. The Emperor is career advancement. So we have real estate. We have buying and receiving business, home foreclosures, and insurance. Being disciplined about money, creating a process, sculpture, or structure, discipline, routine, and a mentor. So there's probably some points where you kind of have to make tough decisions. This could be in your current situation, or within just, self-preservation and, trying to survive. So the future of this situation is the Two of Cups in reverse. So no love, no family, no relationship, spending more than you have earned, getting over budget, bad business partnerships, tension, conflict with colleagues. So this is kind of you think it's going to go well, and then it starts catching up with you. You might have a medical procedure, or you might have other expenses that need to be paid for. Maybe you have kids, they need orthodontia, or they need a tutor or something. And it becomes a bit costly, where it's like you want what's best for your family, but at the same time, it's like it straps you for cash. It straps you for like getting food or paying a bill. It straps you for, paying your rent, stuff like that. And it becomes a hindrance. And you're just like, is it really worth it to have a tutor, or is it worth me to pay off my house? Both are big issues when you're in them, but the natural thing you should probably do is pay off your house. A lot of people neglect the fact that their house is kind of a big deal. You need a place to live, you need shelter. Because once you don't have it, you wish you did. It's one of those type of needs in your life. So the next path is going to be freeze. Freeze is represented by the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is kind of a competition type card, or a type of contemplation card. So it depends what exactly it is. Are you looking at something that you're going to win, or are you looking at something to find value? So it could be a bit of a different perspective. So let's see. So accomplishment and basic power, it's okay to go. You're at your own pace. There's seasons in life as there are in nature. A time of growth that will be the springtime, and winter that will be the time of gathering strength. Right now seems to be your challenging period of winter. Excuse me. Do not spread yourself out too thinly. Just settle down slowly and work through it. So it might take a bit longer, but you might need to actually look at things. Okay. It's always with fire signs, there's a little bit of a delay. So, yeah, just remember that. It's not a bad year, it's just, there's a lot of delays, there's a lot of blocks. So, let's see. The past of this particular situation, I'm going to fold down now, okay? I'm trying to get my hands where it's like, oh, this is a natural movement, but it hurts a little. But it's so the High Priestess in reverse. So no psychic ability, lack of information, not knowing all the facts, feeling isolated, lack of project information, rejection, and a rejection of intuition. So you don't know the root cause, and you don't really know the big picture. With everything, I would kind of want to know the big picture, because if you're investing your time or like your money situation, I would kind of want to know the whole story. When you just so you can make a better assessment. Should I do this? Should I not do this? Is this the job for me? Is this the situation I want to be in? If all are understandably no, time to move on. It's advisable. Okay, so let's see. We have, I'm going to zoom out if I can. So we have the Ten of Swords in the present position. So there's strife or logic. So acupuncturist and complementary healing methods at hearings. So financial loss, failed investment, loss of job, office politics, and breakdown from stress and burnout. So you might actually be going through a lot of financial problems, and depending on what path you chose previously, it's either you're suffering now or will be soon, okay? And it might be more of a financial loss than you originally thought, okay? So just be careful with that. And then we have the future of the situation, which is the Ten of Pentacles, which is right here. I'm trying to angle it where you can see it, so here we go. Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is financial health, financial business and real estate business, windfall, inheritance, developing stable financial future, creating a lasting career, stable future. So with this card, a lot of people are like, that's your future. To me, I feel like it's kind of, you're setting up like either a retirement fund for yourself or an inheritance for like future generations. So I feel like it's a bit of both. All right, if you catch my drift. But it's kind of like you have to go through this in order to get to here, okay? And that might take a little bit of realization and to figure out where exactly you stand as far as financial needs and financial wants, you know. And you kind of have to either make them both the same thing or take one over the other, okay? So we do have messages and I do have a song. I will put it down below so you can vibe out to it or, you know, whatever. Anyway, your first message is challenging authorities, giving up before trying, family conflicts. Together means riches, luxuries, a person of wealth, financial afference. I think it's afference, yeah. Standing up against authority, feeling like just a number lost in the system. Don't go to the house, don't start a fight, and don't restrict and burden others. Feeling let down by family, a family secret. So there is something called the law of surrender, and I feel like it might be advisable for this reading, actually. I feel like you're itching for a fight, or you're itching to like save your own skin, but I feel like you're kind of not looking at the full picture. You have a scenario on your hands, and then you have other people's scenarios that are playing into your own insecurities. So you're going to have to figure that one out. Also, I feel like where you're at now, nobody even knows you exist. Okay, and that's me being reality check harsh. So, like, Earth is just a star to another planet. I feel like it's kind of the same with you, okay? And I'm kind of getting the feeling of there's an influence of a Earth sign involved in this. Earth signs can be Virgos, Tauruses, or Capricorns. Usually Capricorns are more of like the blocking type, and Virgos are more of the, you know, they set up the pieces so well, you know, so it depends. But if a Taurus comes at you sideways, you will never know about it, okay? Because like Taurus is kind of like they make a compliment into kind of like a dagger, which is kind of interesting. So just be aware. There's an earth sign that's gunning for you, and I think it's going to be in the worst way possible. Okay. I'm so glad to be a Pisces. I really don't care about other people. I think other people are full of crap. Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. I will list a song below, hopefully. And I hope everything works out. Okay? But I think there's a lot of forces at will, and I don't think that's good. Okay? So, anyway, I will see you in the next reading, alright? Later.